Hello everyone and welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Road 2. Should I say, welcome to my desktop at the moment. Okay, so I've been asked if I could do a small video on how to set up a dedicated server for Stars End. First off the back, I can give you guys the information for you to set it up and get it working on your side. But please note that it does not work on my side. The reason why it doesn't work on my side can be probably explained quite simply. I've heavily edited my version of Windows 10 Pro. The reason why I've heavily edited my version of Windows 10 Pro is because I do not trust Microsoft at all. I have severe trust issues when it comes to other people accessing my computer with or without primarily without my permission. The hardware I've got is damned expensive, and quite frankly, I do not trust Microsoft as far as I can throw Bill Gates, which probably wouldn't be very far because I'm not that strong. But that said, I've heavily edited stuff in the group policy editor. The automatic updates are not automatic. I've set it so that I have full control over what gets installed on my computer with my permission, and nothing gets installed without my permission. That's how I like it. That's how I've always run with Windows. I've never put any trust in automatic updates ever. And the fact that, for example, the last Apple update I did on my iPhone has wiped all of the addresses out of my address book, makes me completely want to break a certain something in someone. So, yes, I have severe trust issues when it comes to people accessing my computer without my permission. And what I can do is I can show you guys the steps, or some of the steps. I don't remember all of them, I'm afraid. Some of the steps to set up your own servers. Basically, most of the steps are already there, but there is one step missing out of the little, let's say, sort of slideshow-ish with a little bit of information on the support website. So first up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what happens when I open up the dedicated server. Then I'm going to show you guys how to get the files, the program. Pardon me. The programs are required to set up the server. Now, apparently, there has been an update to one of the files that you download, and like I said, I've got severe trust issues, and I'm not going to install the update onto my computer. So if we go to host, it should come up straight away with hosting and everything else. But this is as far as I will get. It's now completely locked up, this portion of the hosting software. If we hit escape or exit, it comes up saying not responding, blah blah blah. It's close it. So I can't host, but everyone else leaves their Windows systems intact and don't have the trust issues I have when it comes to over control over their systems. That's fine for them. They can just hit the first option that comes up and do everything that way. But because I have those trust issues, that's probably why I can't host. So with that said, what you have to do is you have to open up the actual game itself. I was looking at other things that was coming up, so let's go back in there. So you go open up the game itself, go to host, and it comes up with this bit over here saying open configuration manual. So you click on that one, it comes up with the Stars and support website. So we close down the game because we don't have to have that open. There are two files that you need to download. One is the file for installing MySQL, and the second file is all the way at the bottom of this document that comes up, which is the clean database file. So if you've got Windows, you have to install this program right here, or download and install it. If you've got Linux or Mac, it's this one right here. And then all you do is go through the motions of installing these two here, which is the server and the workbench. The new update version will look a bit different than this. It'll be a slightly more sleek version, but it's still pretty much the same. The only thing is, currently I think it's 8.0.32. Now I'm not sure if the updated version would work on my system or not, but I'm not going to try that. I'm not desperate enough to actually do that. So you basically just follow these steps here. Add the password to this, duplicate the password, copy down the password onto Notepad or something else so that you've got it safe and sound. Do not muck about with this bit, just hit apply. And then as the steps follow here, so you click on one, which is to create a new database, or and then two to enter in the name. So, for example, call it Stars End, or something else. I've called it SE_RWS or something thereabouts. And then that's fine. Then you hit apply. Then you hit scheme, which opens up this program that you've just created. Then once you've done that, you will see the folder or the program that you've just created here. Basically, all you do is right-click that, then hit default scheme. It will be blank at first until you download this file here. So it will give you a couple of options within that section. So all you do is you go for the newest version. So if we go to my Stars and Files folder, so that's the default one, the normal one. But then you've got the updated version, which is this one right here. Double click that one, and it will open up Notepad++. If you've got Notepad, no, it's not opened it. Oh, sorry, it will open it up in your MySQL database. Why didn't it do it? Double click. There we go. So we'll open up this this bit here. So if we open up the one that's working, why do I have to do this? Okay, one sec, guys. Okay, so like I said, so it will open up your database, and then it should, and I say should, plop this straight into the empty space. Where were those? That's on the on here. So it should plop it down into this bit here. If it doesn't, all you do is you copy that, copy this piece into this area here. However, what you will want to do first is highlight that lot and hit delete. Then do Control A and then Control C to copy, and then basically paste it into this section right here. And then it should look like this. Basically, if you've got that one open, for example, mine is SE_RWS, and then you'll have all the tables with all the different bits and pieces in here. I will not pretend to know what that lot is, database-wise. It's just not my area of expertise. Then once you've done that, all you do is hit this button here, to run it. And then you'll get all the green ticks. Ignore the yellow ones. If there's a red one, that means that there's an error. Now, I may have gone one step too far because you're supposed to do this bit first. If I do that, does that stop it? Stopped it. Okay, good. Like I said, I'm not. This is completely out of my area of expertise, and I do not feel comfortable doing this. So let's close that one down. Close. Thank you. Let's shrink that one down. So basically, what you need to do first is you need to set up the file here. So we need to go to my H drive. Programs 86. Yep. Steam. Steam apps. Common. And then we need to look for the Stars End dedicated server files, which is basically if we close, if we do that. So if I move this one over here, so you can see what we've got here. I think it's this one here. Oh, there is one somewhere that allows us to see tools and bits and pieces. Is it this one? No, or something else. I can't remember which one it is. There we go. Basically, make sure that you've got tools open. So tick the tools one, tick the games one, make sure that they're open. And then basically type in Stars End. Then you'll have the Stars End game here, and then you've got the dedicated server here. So once that's installed, if I move that back over here, you'll have a folder in your games category over here called Stars End Dedicated. So we open up this one here, we go to config, we double click that one. I'm going to temporarily change the password into something else. I know it doesn't really matter that much because it doesn't work on mine anyway, but okay, so well, if you've got Notepad++ installed, it's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. So we've got the name of the database here, the scheme or whatever it's called. You stick that at the top here. You've got host, which is your IP address or number which it uses for your computer. User is root, which is basically something to do over here. There's something that comes up with root. Don't enter anything in there. I think that was the case with that. It comes up with root passwords and stuff like that. So just leave the name as is, and then just put in your password. The password is what you've put in here. The port I just left it as default, and then when this one's defaulted at 0, so you change that to a 1. And then you hit save and close it down. Then we move that back over there because that's the files for, let's say, the English translation of the database for Stars End itself. So I don't want to quickly, I don't want to go too far into that one. And then after editing that, you save it, and then you basically open up the dedicated server, and then everything should work. Emphasis on should. So like I said, it doesn't work on my end. Could be because I've, let's say, edited Windows. Um, but all you have to do is make sure that that one is clear, and then you've basically deleted that initial bit there, and then it just goes through. Hit that button to execute it, and it will go through the whole database. If there's no red markings, then you're fine. And then once this is basically finished, then you can open up the dedicated server, and you should be able to run everything as is. So I'll let it finish its little process over here. It's not going to do anything for me because, like I said, it just doesn't work on my end. And then all you have to do is just close this program down, open up the window there, and it should work for you guys. And that's basically all I can relate. There's not really much other than that. When people have asked where they're going wrong, I basically put down, make sure you delete this, make sure you've copied basically this bit, and that's what you do. And that's it. There's nothing else I can add to this that would make any sense, because this does not make any sense to me. So I'm going to leave it there. If you've liked this little explanation, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below, and I'll try and get some information that I may have missed from one of the programmers for you. Hope that this little video has helped, especially with the bits that you do need to remove, and all the bits that you need to change. So with that said, thank you all for watching, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little video. And why is it actually dropping that? It's actually looks like it's deleting that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but if that's all supposed to be like that, then so be it. Looks like it's finished doing what it was doing, and the tables have shrunk. That's a bit weird. Okay, I do have a red X down there, but I think that's I think we can ignore that one. But it should. Oh, I know why it's done the X. It's because I deleted the password. Oh God, I deleted the password, didn't I? And I saved it. No. It's because I put the wrong password in. That's why it's red. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys here with this little screw up, and hopefully catch you guys in a different video later on, either Stars End or one of the other games. Thank you all for watching, and bye for now.